What's up, y'all? Danny Dillon, the Dawn, Illuminati, the Dark Angel. The title of this video is What Happened to Tupac Amaru Shakur? In other words, whatever happened to Makaveli? Now, Tupac was officially assassinated on September 13th, 1996, after a Mike Tyson fight. So on September 13th, 1996, he passed away. A week prior was the Mike Tyson fight. And at the fight, there is footage of Tupac approaching a South Side Crip, Baby Lane, Orlando Anderson, and swinging at him. And apparently he walked up to me and said, "Are you from the South?" Tupac was a member of Blood. He was initiated by Suge Knight. Well, Suge Knight was providing him protection, and as part of that arrangement, he had to initiate himself into the mob because he had been shot by Haitian Jack, who was part of the Black Mafia family. And they were trying to basically, the Black Mafia family had money, and Haitian Jack, Tupac talks about him on the 3-day theory. I'll post the 3-day theory. So this is a broad topic, but I wanted to just kind of sum it up for you. What happened? An artist was shot the second time. Apparently, he was declared dead at 4:13 p.m. on September 13th, 1996. They had done an autopsy. Well, there's a photo that was released by Kathy Scott of an apparent autopsy. There were questions about the photo, whether it was real or not. The injury that he had was he had been shot in one of his lungs, so that lung had to be removed, and then he was on a ventilator, an equivalent, a respiratory device that was helping him to breathe. His mother was called. Suge Knight had called his mother. His mother came and she was with him. She looked at him and she made the decision to take him off of the life support. He had left his body. They had resuscitated him. They could have done it again. So what happens at this point, there is a spiritual divide. When this is going on, it means that the spirit is confused. The spirit is also known as the Thetan in Greek, okay, or in Scientology. The Thetan leaves the body, and you can leave your body. You can do astral projection. When you sleep, you generally leave your body, okay? Your body is processing memories and restoring itself. You go somewhere else, and that's a different form of consciousness. That is a more eternal consciousness. So there's a part of you that is greater than your body, and it controls your body, and you are that, okay? And if you align closely to that, then your life becomes better. If you do not acknowledge that fully, then you can be misled and manipulated by other people. So that's the point of this video, is to let you know that what happened, well, whatever you want to have happened is what happened, okay? If you think about the universe as a set of probability streams, and you are the one that decides on which probability stream to focus on. Meaning, you decide whether you want to watch this video or stop it right now, okay? So you are controlling the information that is coming into you. And if you're watching this video, you found it for a reason. If you look out at the night sky and you see a star, what is behind that star? Behind that star is inevitably another star. I'm talking about infinity here, the ever-expanding universe. You draw a straight line, and we're talking about light years, okay? So when they say light years, it's like, a long time ago. When you look out in the sky, you are seeing some light from a long time ago that is reaching your eyes now. And it's there because you're choosing to look at it. If that light starts flickering or growing bigger or changing in colors, well, that's because you're choosing to look at that type of light. So sometimes I see orange stars. Sometimes I see flickering stars, right? The star could be going through its life cycle, or it could be that there's a line, imagine a line, an infinite line, that there's another star behind the star that you're seeing. And that's exactly how it is. That continues to expand. Whatever you are looking for, you will find it. So if you want Tupac to be alive, he is alive. If you want to resurrect him, it is very easy. How do you want to resurrect him? Do you want to hear some new music? Well, you can use artificial intelligence. You build a dictionary of all of the vocabulary that we have recorded of this man, who is a prolific speaker and a musician. And then you can produce what is known as a deep fake. You can train that artificial intelligence and understand which words are missing, and then have someone fill in the gaps, and then you can type in text. And just like Siri and Cortana, or whichever voice activated software you use, you can have Tupac verses. Okay, so that's one level where, well, he was alive, he was prolific, and we could, if we wanted to, deep fake him. They did it with a hologram at a concert with Dr. Dre, which was wrong because Tupac would never have recorded that with Dr. Dre. Tupac was offended by Dr. Dre because Dr. Dre is a closet bisexual. Okay, so the hologram was using light to recreate the body of a man based on video imaging that we have. The other way that you can do it is through stem cells. So this man was missing a lung, and that's why he was dying. If we had the ability to take that lung and create a new lung that was his lung, not someone else's lung. That's why Steve Jobs died, is because he tried to pray for someone else's organ. His body rejected the organ. If you take a stem cell which has been suppressed, you can take a stem cell, you can regenerate that lung. So it's up to you. What do you think happened? The Black Panthers are smart. There's a network. This is the final one I'll tell you. If there is a collective that wants him to be alive and they smoke his ashes and they exhale his ashes, then he exists in the breath you breathe.